In the heart of Vienna. In 1905, she became only the second woman to earn a doctorate in physics from the University of Vienna. With her PhD in hand, she moved to Berlin in 1907, seeking to work with the renowned physicist Max Planck. Planck Her passion for research never wavered. Together, Meitner and Hahn made significant strides in the new field of radioactivity. In 1912, they moved to the newly founded Kaiser Wilhelm Institute for Chemistry. Meitner's position improved slightly, and she was given her own small laboratory. During World War I, she served as an X-ray nurse with the Austrian army. The horrors of war deeply affected her and reinforced her pacifist convictions. After the war, she returned to her research with renewed vigor. In 1918, she and Hahn discovered the element protactinium. This discovery brought them international recognition. In 1922, Meitner discovered the Auger effect, a phenomenon in which an atom emits an electron to stabilize itself after the ejection of an inner shell electron. This discovery was another testament to her brilliant experimental skills. In 1926, she became the first woman in Germany to be appointed a full professor of physics. This was a landmark achievement for women in science. Throughout the 1920s, she was at the forefront of nuclear physics research. She was a respected and admired figure in the international scientific community. However, the political climate in Germany was about to change dramatically. Despite being a baptized Protestant, Meitner's Jewish ancestry put her in grave danger. For a time, her Austrian citizenship offered her some protection. She tried to bury herself in her work, hoping the political storm would pass. In the mid-1930s, she, Hahn, and the chemist Fritz Strassmann began bombarding uranium with neutrons. She received many long overdue honors. In 1966, she, Hahn, and Strassmann were jointly awarded the prestigious Enrico Fermi Award. This was a belated recognition of their collective achievement. Lise Meitner died in Cambridge, England, on October 27, 1968, just a few days before her 90th birthday. Her nephew, Otto Fisch, wrote her epitaph. Lise Meitner, a physicist who never lost her humanity. Her life was a testament to the power of intellectual curiosity, perseverance, and moral courage. She was a true pioneer who broke down barriers for women in science. The story is a reminder of the importance of recognizing the contributions of all scientists, regardless of their gender or background. In 1997, element 109 was named Meitnerium in her honor. It was a fitting tribute to a woman who had dedicated her life to unraveling the mysteries of the atom. pioneer is often fraught with challenges, but that the pursuit of knowledge and truth is a worthy endeavor.